Prince Andrew is at the center of a civil sex abuse claim brought against him by one of Jeffrey Epstein TMS victims. These allegations have seriously marred his reputation, but have they impacted the rest of his family? Has the case for abolition been strengthened by the prince's trademark fall from grace? Virginia Roberts Giuffre, a victim of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, has brought a civil lawsuit against the Duke of York. Ms. Giuffre TMS lawyers filed a civil suit against the Duke in a federal court in New York last month. She alleges Mr. Epstein forced her to have sex with the Duke on 3 separate occasions when she was just 17 years old. She TMS now seeking unspecified damages from the Duke. Not only is the Duke facing a civil court battle, but he is also under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice over his previous links to sex offender Mr. Epstein. The Duke has categorically denied all of these allegations, but has the damage to his reputation undermined the monarchy TMS standing? Express.co.uk explores if the case for the abolition of the monarchy has increased due to this scandal. Graham Smith, Chief Executive Officer for Republic, an organization that wants to see the monarchy abolished, certainly thinks so. Mr. Smith told Express.co.uk, the Prince Andrew scandal highlights the impunity of the royal family and the chasm between their values and those of the rest of us. He added, our, Republic TMS, view is that we shouldn't TMT have a royal family, and the Andrew scandal is just another example of why. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams believes the Duke TMS friendship with Mr. Epstein has been undoubtedly damaging for the monarchy. But he suggests the damage will be limited to the Duke alone. Mr. Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, Andrew has, foreseeably, no future as a working royal. The publicity surrounding the civil case brought against him by Virginia Roberts Giuffre has been extremely damaging, and it is unclear how long this will last and what the result will be. Any matters dealing with his friendship with Epstein are undoubtedly damaging for the monarchy. The Duke TMS popularity has plummeted over the past year. Just 10% of Brits like him according to the latest polls by YouGov. But Mr. Smith believes the scandal isn't TMT limited to the Duke. He said, it TMS not just Andrew that TMS the problem, but the Queen and Charles, as soon to be king, have to explain what they knew and when and why Andrew continued to perform public duties for so long after the allegations came to light. And why he continues to represent the armed forces with various honorary ranks and medals. But he predicts the future of the royals will look very different when Prince Charles becomes king. He said, while she TMS around the Queen is an effective heat shield for them, the royal family, but when it TMS just King Charles, William and Andrew in headlines, with Harry reminding everyone their TMS a way out, then things will change and that TMS when the long-term damage caused by Andrew will become more apparent. Only time will tell if the monarchy can weather the reputational damage brought to it by this latest scandal. But royal fans and pro-abolition advocates alike will be closely following the imminent court case in New York. Princess Charlene, 43, was rushed to hospital in South Africa over the weekend when she collapsed due to a severe infection, an aide said. The princess was said to be in a stable condition after the incident, but the hospital would not confirm the details of her treatment for confidential reasons. The Zimbabwe-born Charlene was admitted to the Netcare Albalito Hospital in Balito, near Durban, under a fake name for a medical emergency. A statement on her condition said, Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco was rushed to hospital by ambulance late on Wednesday night after collapsing due to complications from the severe ear, nose and throat infection she contracted in May. Her medical team is currently evaluating her but have confirmed the princess is stable. The details of the infection and why it has hit her so hard have not been revealed, but Prince Albert of Monaco has finally spoken out about his wife's extended stay in South Africa as rumors swirled of marital woes. Charlene was last seen in Monaco in January, with many speculating the Monegasque royals were splitting up. She told South African radio that she was remaining in her home country for medical reasons, saying in July that she cannot force healing, though this did little to quell the rumors. Now, however, her husband Prince Albert has sought to set the record straight. Speaking to People magazine, he insisted that his wife left Monaco to visit family, not due to a fight. He said, "She didn't leave Monaco in a huff. She didn't leave because she was mad at me or at anybody else. She was going down to South Africa to reassess her foundation TMS work down there and to take a little time off with her brother and some friends." He said the trip was only supposed to be a week-long, 10-day maximum stay, and is not due to Princess Charlene going into exile. He insisted it is absolutely just a medical problem. However, the royal did acknowledge that he should have addressed the rumors about marriage issues sooner, but explained that he had been concentrating on taking care of the kids and had assumed the speculation would pass. He said, "I thought it would just probably go away. You know, if you try to answer everything that comes out, then you constantly responding, you wasting your time." While he insisted the rumors of marital strife weren't true, he did admit they had been difficult on the family. He said, "Of course it affects her, of course it affects me. Misreading events is always detrimental. We an easy target, easily hit, because we in the public eye a lot." Prince Albert added that his wife was ready to head back to Europe, though no date was mentioned for her return. The comments come as Princess Charlene was forced to miss their children's first day of the new school year. 6-year-old twins Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella were instead accompanied to their private Catholic school, Transection Ois Disease Nicholas Bar copyright, by their father. The family did, however, manage a trip to visit Charlene in South Africa in August. The royals holidayed at a safari resort in the KwaZulu-Natal region, with Charlene sharing happy snaps on her Instagram. She wrote in a caption, "I am so thrilled to have my family back with me." People in Britain and America also think the family should resolve any differences they have had in the past and in private. They also want Harry and Meghan to stop commenting publicly on global issues. Additionally, on both sides of the Atlantic, most feel the Queen should respond to claims that she did not do enough to address Harry and Meghan TMS racism allegations. The survey found almost 3/4 of those polled in both countries want the Duke of Sussex to negotiate with his brother and father. Asked the question, should Princes Harry, William and Charles meet face-to-face to try to resolve their issues? 72.9% in Britain said yes, with an even more substantial 77.6% agreeing in America. People in both Harry and Meghan TMS home countries appear to be tiring of their pronouncements on world affairs, after the couple said last week they are speechless and feel many layers of pain over what is happening in Afghanistan. Harry and Meghan, who were slammed by critics for spouting a woke word salad in a rambling statement on their actual website, added that they are heartbroken by the humanitarian crisis in earthquake-ravaged Haiti and are still scared about the dangers of COVID. Responding to the question, do you think the Duke and Duchess of Sussex should stay out of publicly commenting on world affairs? 53.8% in the UK and 52.3% in the US agreed. The twin polls were run by OnePulse, the real-time opinion platform, which put the same sets of questions to respondents in both countries. Despite the latest uproar over Harry and Meghan TMS comments, our survey revealed that a small majority on both sides of the Atlantic believe that they deserve a response from the Queen over claims she has not fully addressed the racism complaints they made during their scandalous TV interview with Oprah Winfrey. Some 55% of Britons and 61.6% of Americans responded positively to the question, should the Queen respond to claims that she did not do enough to address Harry and Meghan TMS racism allegations. Commentators yesterday supported our survey TMS clear call for Harry to resolve issues with the royal family, as well as serious allegations of palace racism, but in private rather than in public. Royal expert and biographer Hugo Vickers told the Sunday Express, Buckingham Palace wisely said that the issues would be discussed in private, and that seemed to me a very sensible way forward rather than to engage in a tabloid war. But he added, "I appreciate that this may prove difficult if the Sussexes choose to make these discussions public via their spokespeople, official or unofficial, as seems to be the case." And writing in Today TMS Sunday Express, royal author Margaret Holder says she believes Harry and Meghan TMS' seemingly insatiable appetite for world headlines could ultimately backfire on them, and even damage them financially. She declares, perpetuating their victim status may deliver global publicity welcomed by the media giants who have commercial contracts with the Sussexes. However, eventually people will tire of hearing the same old cracked record, and the couple will have to reinvent themselves if they are to stay bankable in a rapidly changing market with many competitors. Ms. Holder added, "The Queen has shown admirable patience with her troubled grandson TM's repeated provocations while trying to maintain the dignity of the institution of monarchy." The poll results follow recent criticism of Prince Harry for taking a friend TM's private jet 750 miles back home to Santa Barbara from his polo match, months after expressing concerns about climate change. He boarded the 20-seater $45 million plane from the event in Aspen, Colorado. The 2-hour flight, which could have emitted as much as 10 tons of CO2, came just 3 months after Harry said climate change was one of the most pressing issues we are facing. Find the quick link to the US results here.